Katie knows that I have a really weird memory, and when we were little kids, there was one time when she was talking to her friend on the phone, and she said, "No one will ever know me the way my sister will ever know me." That stuck with me throughout my years with her. Katie and I share such a rare closeness that many sisters do not have. We shared the same room as kids. I'm really sorry about that, by the way. I was a really weird ginger with a gap in my teeth. It was really awkward. We went to grade school together, high school. You were the hot one. I don't know. After I graduated college, I had 2 weeks, and I moved in with her right away. And we got together like perfectly, like best friends would. And we got closer every day. Sorry, I'm such a little bitch right now. Good God. But there was this one time, this is actually a real story, when Katie was going through her closet and she was looking through all of her old clothes, like hand-me-downs, given to me. And every single shirt she threw at me, there was like a story behind it that I knew. I was like, this is where we were that night, there was like 12 of them. And I was like, to me, I was like, that's how close we are. Like, that's how much I know you. You are not only my best friend, you are everything to me. And I also want to tell you, this won't take long, I promise, what type of person Katie is. Most people prefer to talk about themselves. They don't care to listen. Katie will sit and listen for hours because she's a good friend. We've told her lots of days she could be a psychologist because she does everything for everyone else. And tonight is her night to finally get what she deserves. She's always had a special gift with people. Good God, she was prom queen. She is highly looked up to, and her heart is so beautiful, you'll never understand. She's incredibly funny, has one of the quickest wits I've ever seen in my life. She's driven and determined. Katie gets what she wants, but today she gets what she wants most, and that is Chris Bowl. Oh my God, you're good looking, Chris. But I gotta tell you, growing up to such a perfect person really pointed out a lot of my shortcomings. Thanks for that one, Quinn. There's a couple of things I noticed that Katie got away with. Because of such perfection, my mother, thanks Mary, would always make me lift up heavy stuff in the house and be like, Katie's fine, she's weak. You go sit on the couch, Katie. Katie, Quinn, Kristy, go mow the lawn. Katie's weaker than you. Let her sit down. Which was total shit. And then there was this one time I was sitting at the bar with Katie and this hot dude came up to her and he was like, hello. You look like a supermodel. And I was like, do I look like maybe like Cindy Crawford? And you know what he said? Nothing. He left the bar. Actually, he told me to get a stool to let her sit on. It was heavy. That was cool. Thanks, Mary. Got some practice on that one. Anyway. Chris, I knew how special you were to Katie right away. This is serious, all right? The first time I heard her say your name, it was with the biggest smile I've ever seen. I specifically remember her having dinner with Katie a few years ago. This is a real thing. I specifically looked in your eyes, it was the purple pig, and I said, I will never let you marry someone you don't love. And I meant it. Otherwise I'd kick your ass, Chris. And Katie did. and I 100% know how much she loves you, and vice versa. A couple of last things. I feel like the story of how Katie and Chris got together has been told and told again. It's because it's truly a great love story. But today, I'm going to tell you the real story. I worked at a bar called English about 5 years ago. This is how they met and how this whole thing is happening right now. Thank you. No, this literally happened. Katie came into my bar and she sat down. And she goes, Kristy, find me the hottest guy in the bar right now. And I was a little tipsy. Don't judge me, it's fine. And I was a cocktailer, for God's sake. Anyway, Katie goes, find him. So I went up to the bar and I was like, ooh, hello. So I go, follow me. I think I scared him. He followed me like a puppy dog. He's like, okay, where are we going? And then he literally went right up to Katie. And he looked at her. And I go, Katie, I found him. And she goes, where is he? But seriously, since that night, I knew you two idiots were meant to be together. Not because of your creativity, your weird long legs, or how tall you both are and skinny, and how perfect you are together. But it was obvious to everyone that you had found everything you'd ever wanted. Chris, to you, ever since we met, I knew you were a keeper. I always liked you. You always treated me with respect. You never judged me and always laughed at my jokes, even when they were really, really bad. I've always felt comfortable around you. You were like you were family, and I always will. Your relationship with Katie formed so naturally, and I knew it right away that you would be in her life. Thank you for accepting me. And also, Chris and Katie, there comes a moment in everyone's life when they meet their one true love. The one they know is the one. That moment came 31 years ago when Katie met me. But I want to raise the biggest toast ever to my best friend. I want to thank everyone from the bottom of my heart. Please make a few toasts. There's 3. Please raise your glasses. First to you, Chris. Thank you for being the love of Katie's life and making her who she is today. To Katie, to my best friend and most important woman, making me a better person in all aspects of life, for being someone I'll always admire and look up to forever. To the Bolts, for becoming a part of our family. And lastly, to the new married couple, I love you guys. Congrats.
Thank you.